All right. Okay, looks like we are live on Instagram. Okay. And almost live on Facebook here. Oh, let me time myself. Okay, everyone. Hi, it is Ayana, your transformation health coach. I am streaming live on both Facebook, I hope, and Instagram. We're just going to double check. And let's see here if I'm actually streaming live on Facebook. Sometimes you just have to double check. So happy Sunday to you all. And I hope you guys are all getting ready to enjoy your week. Now there's so much going on in the world. And by the way, I'm just keeping track. If you see me looking at my watch, it's so I can keep on time. Sometimes when I have a lot to say, I can forget about the time, and I just want to be aware of that. So happy Sunday to you all. Can we talk about what kind of week we had this week? Insanity. There's nothing more I can say about that. I actually, with the attack that happened, first of all, Democrats won the Senate election, the Senate race. And that was something that I was happy about. As you guys know, I've been very clear about my political views. I'm somebody who cares a lot about human beings, and I think that the Democrats are on, that I'm hoping that the Democrats can support a plan of supporting humanity in the next couple of years. And I've also, in my line of work, which is all about helping people transform and transform their healthy habits and transform their eating and their exercise. It's really, really important that we have our mindsets together and that we feel motivated and good and okay. And so a big part of my work is helping people with their mindsets, because without that, you can't achieve your goals. And it wasn't until I started focusing on mindset that I started to achieve my goals. So that's why I'm so obsessed with things that affect our mindset. And what's happening in the world does affect our mindset, just like, life stresses, just like family, just like everything else. And, what happened this week was huge. It was huge. And, I thought a lot about, how much time I wanted to spend talking about that. But if you missed the video I did, I recorded a video that's on my profile. And if you're on Instagram, it's in my profile as well. You can go check that out for my full thoughts about the attack after it happened. I believe what happened was an attempted coup where people were trying to overthrow and intimidate political leaders and even hurt and kill and execute them for not doing what they believed was right. And so you can definitely check that out for more. I want this space to be a little safe from that because I feel like I personally have consumed a lot of that information. And what I want us to do is to fortify ourselves, because life continues on. And, so many of us, we have these goals and these things that we want to pursue. And I know that knocked the wind out of my sails personally. And that's okay. It's normal when that happens. But I know that a lot of us still, want to be successful and still want to move forward. And so what can you do when things like that are happening and you want to move forward? And so part of what I wanted this video to be about is like all of the different things that we do to sabotage our progress, and specifically our progress on goals. That's what January is supposed to be about. January is supposed to be about dreaming and making progress on our goals. And so, when these moments happen, when we have these really shocking things that come and that shake us to the core, as it did with me, then, we allow ourselves to feel all of those feelings, to do everything that we need to do, to talk to all the people we need to talk to. Get help, get therapeutic help, get coaching help if you need it, so you can have someone else to talk to. Don't sit on your feelings. And then also then try to create a plan for how to move forward from there so that we don't get stuck in that. Okay. And this video is very much about having that emotional resiliency and, and still living life and moving forward, even when there's a chaotic situation that happens or a really difficult situation like that happens. So in this video, just again, if you want to, if you feel like you're in a place where you need to listen to, a response to that Capitol video, after this video is over, go check out the video that I recorded earlier this week. I really spent some time really being honest about how I felt about it. It's like 10 solid minutes of me responding and just having pure emotion around that. And right now, let's talk about how to move forward. If you're ready to move forward, let's talk about how to do that. And Before, this month, I'm really excited. I'm going to be showing you exactly how it is that I move forward with my goals and how I help my clients do the same thing. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of weeks. But this week, I want to talk to you guys about, the things that sabotage us the most. Okay. So let's dive on into that. The four biggest things that sabotage us from making progress on our goals. And I might even add in a little bonus fifth. So, but before we do that, I want to share my screen with you all because I have a couple of really exciting opportunities this month. So let's go ahead and get started on that. If you're on Instagram, then you're going to see, there's a link in my bio that will connect you to this. But let's look at this page. So this is the, and if you're on Facebook, in the description, you'll see that there's a link, or on YouTube, there's a link to this in my bio. And this is my link tree, and I love it because it has all of these important links. They're all in one list. And if you'll notice, there's a vision board party, my latest blog, my January 2021 freebie, and the digital download. And there's a whole bunch of other things on here too. But let's talk about these upper four. So the first one is, the blog. Okay. And if you click on that, it's all about New Year, New Hope. Granted, I wrote that before this attack happened. So do with that what you will. But even despite that attack that happened, and even though it was tremendously shocking and really, I think, dramatic on our democracy or our attempts at democracy, this blog can be really, really helpful for approaching this year with a new year and a new hope and a new attitude. So definitely check that out, and it'll help be some medicine for you all. Another thing I want you guys to check out is this month's freebie, which is, this is the Ready to Stick to Your Goals. This is the You Deserve to Dream workshop. And last week I went live and I did this video about like why it is that dreaming is so critical to accomplishing your goals. And this is, something that you can still do. It doesn't matter, even if the world is going nuts, give yourself permission to grieve and feel all those feelings that you feel, and then still allow yourself to dream. You still deserve to do that and to make that happen. So click on that, and it's a freebie this month. So go ahead and access that. And then, that'll help you kind of do like a journaling vision board type of thing. It's very cool. I love it. And actually, that's a resource that if you're joining us at the vision board party, you'll see that. This is the Fail Proof Your Goals, my digital download. It's only $8.99 this month. It's discounted this month. It is a 1 hour long webinar about the importance of dreaming and how it is that we sabotage ourselves with our goals. So this video, but more detailed, and with like all of these bonus resources to help you be really successful and set goals that you can stick to and last. So you're going to want to check that out. And it has a whole description there. So click on that link for that. And then finally, the vision board party. Okay. So excited. We're going to be in person in Oakland, very safe, or you can be online with us at a discount. So you'll see it's $20. So we're going to be going through, all of these things, all of these skills that I'm teaching you in these videos, in the digital download, in the freebie, but just magnetized and more time for you to focus on you. Okay. We got this. So now let's dive into our tips. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and let's talk about what these tips are. Okay. So the first tip, okay, that is really, the first thing that really sabotages people is negative self-talk. Okay. So these are my four things that I notice as a coach really get in the way of us being successful. And the first thing is our negative self-talk. So with everything going on in the world, it makes sense that we'd be feeling off balance and off kilter, right? That makes sense. And so it's very normal for us to have a negative, self-image or, really feel bad and hopeless right now. Or, just to feel like, oh my goodness, maybe, I wasn't able to achieve those things last year. It's been years since I've tried. I can't do it, but you can. Sometimes we just have to do things differently, right? We all are capable of, when we were babies and we were younger, we all figured out how to walk, how to take multiple steps, even though we kept stumbling and falling. And it's the same thing with health goals or life goals. Okay. So that negative self-talk, we can move beyond that. Okay. And if you know that this is something that you've struggled with, getting a coach can help you, getting yourself into a community can help you, and also journaling can help you. There's lots of different ways to get yourself involved with negative self-talk. And this is something that I personally love, love, love to support you with. So if you know that you need some help with that, definitely message me for how to book a free call. I'd love to support you. You can also go to that link in the description to schedule one. Now, the second thing that also sabotages us is not dreaming. Okay, not dreaming. Now, what that means is, all this month I've been talking to you guys about why dreaming is so important. Dreaming helps us stay motivated. It helps us have a larger purpose for all of the day to day grind that we get stuck in. Without that dreaming and that excitement and that passion that's connected to it, it becomes boring. It can become dull. We can start to feel like, disconnected from the action steps we need to take. So dreaming is really, really important. And all of those freebies that I mentioned earlier the freebie and the digital download, the fail proof your goals, and the vision board party can help you with just that. Because I struggled with dreaming. And also too, my clients often, come in and they really want to be successful on their health goals, but they don't feel deeply connected to losing weight or to eating healthy or to exercise. And if all of those things don't feel fun or exciting to you, which is normal, and I felt the same way, then it could be because you haven't connected it enough to your deeper why and motivation. Okay. Now, the third thing that gets in the way is, not breaking goals down into bite-sized chunks. Now, this is something that happens all the time. And I've had so many clients who've struggled with this, who are like, I want to lose 30 pounds or I want to lose 20 pounds. And then, and they really want to do it in like a month or two. Now, logically, we know that that's not possible, right? But the idea of failure, in quotes, right? Especially when we've had that happen so many times, it can feel really, you know, it can really shoot us in our heart and make us feel bad about ourselves, right? But so what we have to do is take our larger goals that we have for ourselves and break them down into bite-sized chunks. And until each chunk, each mini step is so easy that it would be, foolish to not take action on it. So for example, one super mini thing you could do is, if you want to get, be a better meal planner, right? Because that can help you eat healthier. Instead of just saying, I want to meal plan, that can be too big and overwhelming if you've never done that before. But maybe it could be, I want to go on YouTube and research different meal plan options. Or let me reach out to a friend of mine and have a conversation with them about how they meal plan and what they do. You see, so bite-sized that it's so much easier to take action on that. Okay. And then finally is not having a plan. Okay. Not having a plan is so, so critical. So this is a part of the bite-sized chunks thing. Really just kind of analyzing, taking that big goal and kind of breaking it down into smaller chunks. And what I like to do with my clients is we break it down into 90 days. Okay. 12 weeks. What is it that I can comfortably achieve in that amount of time? And what are those baby steps, each incremental step after the next, that I'm going to try and go to? And these are not, it takes practice to come up with a plan, which is why coaching is so helpful. We help you with dreaming, we help you with breaking your goals down and with planning. And so I'm actually really excited because we're going to have a group coaching coming up in February. So stay tuned for that. But all of these different tools that I'm offering you this month are designed to help you dream, also create plans on your own, and also get some guided support by joining the vision board party. We all deserve to dream. We all need some support. And especially in these times that are so difficult and challenging, it's okay. It's recommended that we ask for and get that help. Okay. So go ahead, click on the link to see what freebie or what, digital resource, or if the vision board party would be something that you want to participate in to get the support that you need. We all deserve it and we all need it, especially now more than ever, for our emotional resiliency. All right, guys. So with that said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. You deserve it, and take care. Bye. Bye, Facebook.